Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am back with block number 2 of our log cabin Afghan. If you're new to this series, please go check out the playlist in the description box down below the video, in the pinned comment, and on the end screen. You will be able to get caught up by watching episode 1. We are going to get started in just a moment, but first I want to talk to you a little bit about a better way to weave in the ends on the back side. First of all, I found my yarn needle by doing a little bit of decluttering. So I am going to totally be using this now instead of my crochet hook. Just want to show you really quick to weave in the ends. I'm tying my knot as usual. And to thread this, I just like kind of fold it over and pinch it, and then it's so easy. One thing you might want to do is leave your ends a little bit longer so it's easy to weave them in, but oh, that's long enough. I'm just going to go under like this through a row, pull through, trim, we are done. That was easy. Here's a different block. This is the back side. You can see it looks awesome. All the ends are woven in, and you would never know that there were ends there to begin with. And it really was a fast way to do it. I am going to be showing you how to make this block. I think it started this way. Block number 1 had a bigger center. We're going to be doing a smaller center and just a different pattern all the way around. I suggest you get a piece of paper and pencil, because those of you who are going to be making this, you'll be able to jot down like how many stitches and rows and what you're supposed to be picking up. It might make things a lot easier. So get a piece of paper and pencil, come back. For section number 1 of block 2, we are going to chain 9. So we are going to do 8 single crochets across, and we are going to complete 6 rows. As always, we are going to chain 1 and turn at the end of every row. And we are working under the entire V. I didn't mention that in the first video, but I think it's pretty apparent. Again, please go watch the first video if you have any questions. And if you need a very beginner's video, I have that in the description and in the pinned comments. Starts you right out with making the slip knot and the chain. Okay, I'm going to complete my 6 rows and then I'll come back. This is what your beginning piece looks like. Your beginning tail should be at the bottom right, and your ending tail should be at the top left. We are going to chain with a new color. And we are going to turn and work on this edge. We want to pick up 6 stitches, 2 in each ridge, using our bars and bumps, bar, bump, as a guide. Chain 1, turn. We are going to work 4 additional rows, and then I'll come back. This is what we have when we are done section 2. We have 2 nice ridges. That means we have 4 rows. We also have that pickup row, but we don't count that when we determine how many stitches we're picking up on this side. We will be picking up 4 stitches here, 8 stitches here, for a total of 12 stitches. Chain 1 and turn. Now we will work 2 additional rows on those 12 stitches. This is what it looks like after we completed section 3. We will be turning this way. We will pick up 2 stitches here, 6 stitches here, for a total of 8 stitches, and we are going to work 6 rows after the pickup row. I just picked up the 8 stitches. chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to complete 6 additional rows. This is what it looks like after completing section 4. We have 6 rows, 3 ridges. Now we are moving on to section number 5. We will be picking up 6 stitches here, 8 stitches here, and 4 stitches here. I will meet you at the end of the pickup row. We just picked up a total of 18 stitches. We are going to chain 1 and turn, and we are going to work 6 additional rows. We just finished section 5. We are going to turn to start section 6. We will be picking up 6 stitches here, 6 stitches here, and 2 stitches here for a total of 14 stitches. I'll see you at the end. I just picked up my 14 stitches. I will chain 1 and turn, and we are going to crochet just 2 additional rows for this section. This is what it looks like after we do 2 rows. Now we are turning to this side to work on section 7. We are going to pick up 2 stitches here, 12 stitches here, and 6 stitches here for a total of 20 stitches. I'll see you at the end. I picked up my 20 stitches. We are going to chain 1 and turn, and we are going to do an additional 2 rows for this section also. This is what we have after completing section 7. Moving on to section 8. We are going to pick up 2 stitches here, 8 stitches here, and 6 stitches here for a total of 16 stitches. I will do that, and then we are going to work 2 additional rows after the pickup row, and I'll see you when we're done. We are done section 8. We are turning to work on section 9. We will be picking up 2 stitches here, 18 stitches across here, and then 2 stitches here for a total of 22 stitches. Then we will work 4 additional rows after the pickup row. This is what it looks like after section 9. We are now working on section 10. We are going to pick up 4 stitches here, 14 stitches here, 2 stitches here for a total of 20 stitches. And then we will work 4 additional rows after the pickup row. We just finished section 10, and it looks like this. We are moving on to section 11. We are going to pick up 4 stitches here, 20 stitches across here, 2 stitches at the end for a total of 26 stitches. Then we will work 6 additional rows after the pickup row, and I'll meet you back here when we're done. This is what we have after section 11 is complete. Section 12, we are going to pick up 6 stitches here, 16 stitches here, and 4 stitches here for a total of 26 stitches. Then we will work 2 additional rows after the pickup row. We just finished section 12. We are going on to section 13. We will be picking up 2 stitches here, 22 stitches across here, 4 stitches here for a total of 28 stitches. And once again, we are going to work only 2 rows after our pickup row. We just finished section 13. Section 14, we are going to pick up 2 stitches here, 20 stitches across here, and 6 stitches at the end. That's going to give us a total of 28 stitches, and once again we are going to be working only 2 rows after the pickup row. We just finished section 14. We are almost done, I promise you. Only 2 more sections and only a few more rows. Section 15, we are going to pick up 2 stitches, 26 stitches along here, and 2 stitches for a total of 30 stitches, and we are going to work 4 additional rows after the pickup row. We just finished section 15 and we are on section 16, which is our last section, and then we will be done. We will be picking up 4 stitches here, 26 stitches all across here, 2 stitches here for a total of 32 stitches, and we are going to work only 2 additional rows after our pickup row. We are done. We just finished section 16 for block number 2. It looks very much like block number 1, but we started in a different way with a different size center, and the sections are all different. When I created the 4 blocks, I didn't look back at previous blocks to see how I had done it. So when I started doing block number 2, I just came up with a pattern, and that's what I came up with. I didn't like compare it to the previous block. When we are done, we should have 32 stitches on each edge. 32 stitches can be the chains or it can be the end of a row. So we just worked on this section, section 16, and we know there's 32 there. Now if we go this way, we have 2 rows here, so that counts as 2 stitches. We have 2 here, that's 2 stitches. We have 28 here. So 28 plus 2 is 32 stitches. When you're working, if you've ever stopped to count your stitches along the edges, they're not going to be the same on all sides. There's a magical way to make this block end with the same amount of stitches on each side. I'm not even going to explain that, but you have to kind of figure it out in advance so you know how it's going to end. But you don't have to worry about that because I did it for you. The reason we would like all the edges to have the same amount of stitches is so when we connect them, we have the option of turning because we know we'll have the same number of stitches on each edge. For instance, if we didn't want to put this green to this green, you know, we could turn it this way. Whatever works best for you. This is it for this block. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And once again, the playlist is down below if you need to get caught up on this series. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!